Hi, good morning to everyone. In today's class, we are going to see about the next most important topic in 11th standard, that is subsidiary books. Okay, so we'll move on to such a easy thing, unlike journal, ledger, trading, balance sheet, all those stuff. It's very easy. That is subsidiary books. There, the subsidiary books can be classified into two category of books. Usually in 11th standard they call it subsidiary book 1, subsidiary book 2. So it is in the other way around, nothing but credit transaction and all will be recorded in a set of subsidiary books, and cash transaction will be recorded in the cash book. So that is the logic behind. So in credit transaction you have n number of books which usually the proprietor will be maintaining. So in subsidiary books we are going to see about all these things only. Okay, that is purchase book, that is all the credit transactions, that is cash transaction will go to cash book. So the other way around, all the credit transaction will come to all these sort of books other than journal entries. Okay, so here you have purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book, bills receivable book, and bills payable book, and journal proper. Okay, so we are going to see one by one in detail. That is, these four set of books is very important when it comes to 11th standard. You will get a sum in this, whereas bill receivable, bills payable, journal proper and all, usually they won't ask you. So I'll just finish off the theoretical part behind it. So bills receivable book, bills payable book is nothing but when you receive a bills against from your debtors. Okay, so you'll enter it in the bills receivable book, and bills payable book is when you make a payment to the creditor, you will record all the transaction relating to in bills payable book. And journal proper is a book where you will enter all the opening entries, closing entries, adjusting entries, rectification entries, all the entries you will record in the journal proper. Okay, then all the credit transaction is being recorded in first set of subsidiary book. Next set of subsidiary book is very important, very important. We usually get, that is cash transaction is recorded in the cash book. Usually cash book is maintained at the triple column only. So that was what usually in business they will do. But for the sake of 11th standard portion, we will see one by one. That is single column cash book, where only one column is being maintained. Then we have the double column cash book, where cash book along with discount column is being maintained. Then comes the triple column cash book. That is what is very important. Cash, bank and discount column is being maintained. Okay, so this sort of sum is very important for 11th standard. Okay, so moving on to first set of subsidiary book, that is these four book. I'll just tell you the format. So format is very simple. So you will purchase book is a subsidiary book. Format is, you will enter the date, particulars, the name of the supplier from whom you got the goods, invoice number, ledger folio, details. இப்போ வந்து 500 goods I have got 10 for 10 rupees each na, here I'll write 500 into 10 and total 5,000. Like this, from whomever I got. Only purchase transaction with the credit purchase will come here. Obviously cash purchase will go to cash book. So credit purchase will come in this book. Okay, so you'll have n number of suppliers from whom you got all the supplier, you will record here. You'll have a total, that purchase account debit side you will transfer to the trial balance. Okay, then purchase return book, same format done, date, particular, instead of invoice number, here you have debit note number. That is the you are going to return the goods, no? So that debit note number you will enter. That is the important thing. Then details same way. If you are going to return 10 number of goods, 10 into 10, 100 rupees you will write over here. Detail you will write how many units you are going to return, how much each unit அப்படின்ட்டு. And remark is very important over here. Return bookல remark தான் important. You will write here for what reason you are returning back. Maybe the not up to the quantity or damage, whatever the reason behind. So that you will write it here. For to whomever you have returned, the only point you should remember, only the credit purchase can be returned back. Cash purchase cannot be returned back. That is the point you have to remember. Nothing else is a difficult part over here. Okay, then moving on to our next book, that is sales book. You have the format same way, date, particular, ledger folio, invoice number, detail, total. In the sales now, from whomever you got our data, name of the customer and all, we will write name of the customer, invoice number. For the 50 units I have sold to them now, 50 into 100 rupees, so 5,000. இந்த சிவானா சிவா. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி யார் யாருக்கெல்லாம் we are going to sell na எல்லாரும் will come here. Okay, so this is only credit sales will come in this book. Okay, cash sales, obviously you know it will go to the cash book. Okay, same way sometimes you can have sales return also. The customer might not like it or it might be damaged, any sort of thing. So if they return back, you have to maintain in a sales return book. Same way, same logic, date, particular, ledger folio, invoice number ku badal you will have credit note number. Adu mattum na vechukonga. So credit note number is nothing but the customer is returning back la, so that number they will give you, credit note number into that you have to write it. Details, adhe mari 10 units they have returned back 100 rupees na 1000 rupees. Remark, same way, why it is not up to the delivery or damaged or not up to the standard and whatever the reason, that you have to write it definitely. This is sales return book oda format. Okay, so I'll tell you one simple sum where we'll just see in the 11th standard textbook of state board. Okay, so here I have taken an illustration sum now. So it is where the Vijay electrical sum illustration 7 will be there, where all the 4 books you have to enter it. So here nothing but you have to open all the 4 books simultaneously. Purchase book, sales book, purchase return, sales return book, and you will open. So you will read the transaction. See, 1st January purchased on credit from Preeti and Co. 25 table fans, 1,400 each, 10 fans, 200 each. அப்புறம் வந்து ஆட்டோ சார்ஜஸ் 100. இந்த மாதிரி they would have given. ஸோ பர்ச்சேஸ்னால் எங்கள் கிரெடிட் பர்ச்சேஸ் தான், அப்போது பர்ச்சேஸ் புக்கில் போகும். ஸோ டேட் போட்டுக்கோங்க. பிரீத்தி அண்ட் கோ தான் இட்ஸ் டீட்டெயில். ஓகே, பர்டிகுலர்ஸில் எழுதணும். இந்த 25 ஃபேன்ஸ் of 1,400 each, detail you will write it like this. Can you see? See, Preeti and Co. 25 table fan, 1,400 each. Just multiply and write it correctly. 10 fans, 2,000 each. Multiply and write it in the detail column. Add it, auto charge, add it, and you will write it. Okay. Then put the total in the total column. Okay. Next, see inga paranga. Inga next item will be sold on credit to Sheila and Co. அப்போ 10 electrical iron box 1,250, 20 electric stove 450, trade discount 10%. So sales bookல you will write date Sheila and Co. Inga you will write particulars, whatever the articles are. 10 electric iron box at 1,250, 20 electric stove 450 each. Add it. Trade discount 10% இந்த அமௌண்ட்டில் 10% அப்படியே you will calculate. 21,500 into 10 by 100 if you do, you will get 2,150. Just subtract it and put it in the outer column. Okay, so this is the logic. Okay, then same way, 10th January purchase from Brinda and Co. So you will write for cash. ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ ஃபார் கேஷ்னா இங்கே வராது, credit sales தானே purchase தானே வரணும். ஸோ it won't come. So it won't come அப்படின்னு you can give a ஒரு note. அப்புறம் January 18 return to Preeti and Co. Okay, so Preeti and Co லேருந்து what we purchase. So it is a purchase return. Open a purchase return book, write date, particulars, debit note, everything. See, 5 table fan 1,400 each. You will multiply and write being defective அப்படின்ற reason you have to write. See, I'll tell you, repeat. So you write Preeti and Co. 5 table fan at 1,400 each, 7,000 being defective goods, and you will write the reason. Okay, so then same way you will have purchase from Satya and Co. 10 fans, trade discount 5%. So you will write it in the purchase booklet. It will go Satya and Co. 10 fans, 12,000 less trade discount. இதில் 5% calculate பண்ணுங்கள். 12,000 into 5 by 100 போட்டு you get 600, subtract பண்ணி you will put it over here. Okay, then next item is Sheila and Co return 3 electrical iron box as defective with cash is not paid. Okay, so what happened, cash sales it is. Okay, so sales return book you will write Sheila and Co 3 electrical box 1125. இதுக்கு trade discount we have given. So even though they would have not mentioned all those stuff over here, please remember while returning back also you have to enter the same amount with the trade discount. So that part they won't tell you in the that instruction line, but you should remember. So Sheila and Co enna pannom, inga poi paranga trade discount 10% we have given. So return irkumbodum 10% oda da you have to write it. So 1250 minus 125, அதுதான் 1125 அமௌண்ட்டுக்கு you have to write. Okay, so that part alone you should be cautious enough. Same way, purchase from Elizabeth and Co 10 water purifying each on credit. So you will write it in the purchase book, 10 water purifier into 4,700, you will write the amount. Okay, and sold on credit to Bhavani and Co 7 fan 1,400. So you will write Bhavani and Co 7 fans 1,400 each. Okay, return to Satya and Co 2 damaged fan for which cash is not received. Okay, so Satya and Co you are going to return it back. It's a purchase return. So same way 2 fan purchase return 1260. இதுவும் கரெக்டாக ஞாபகமாக போடுங்க. 5% even though they would have not mentioned. மைனஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு you will take the amount, then you will enter it in the total. Reason for it also you should write it. Okay, then after writing all these things, total all the books, you will write purchase account debtor and you will write adu mattum you should cautious enough. Sales ku total pannunga, sales account credit, because what is the journal entry you are going to write? No purchase na purchase account data, or to cash sales na to the name, inga sales na whatever the name Sheila and Co to sales na anala credit na போடணுங்க. So sales account credit you will write. அதே மாதிரி purchase return, it's a credit balance. Okay, as per the journal entry. Sales return is a debit balance, you will write as per the journal entry and finish it off. That's it. Okay, so such a simple sum, so definitely you can score in all these things. Okay, so in next video we will see about the cash book separately. Thank you.